Urac Classic Whole Body Tonic is a dietary supplement, not a drug. Therefore, it is useful to affect the structure and/or function of your body in various ways, but it is not intended to and will not cure, mitigate, treat, or prevent any disease. Individual testimonials may not be everyone's experience and do not constitute scientific evidence. Urac Corporation does not make any drug or treatment claims for its product.
And a great evening to all of you. Anthony Carl Urac is my name, and saving lives is my game. The game of life, folks. We live it every single day here at Urac Worldwide. We've been living it since my dad first thought about this in 1922. For those of you new to the call tonight, you may not have heard the first couple or three episodes of the history, but you should go and look at your emails, or if you don't have them, ask us, we'll send them along to you. It gives you an overall picture of just what this man, my dad, went through to save lives. And that's what has been happening in real big commercial ways since 1943. So we're taking a break from the history tonight, and next week we'll have episode 4, because this week we have an incredible follow-up to a success story that you heard several weeks ago. And boy, oh boy, talk about exciting. So we're saving lives, and it'll show tonight just how we are saving lives. How the game of life is really precarious at some point in many people's lives when they're ill. And if they have it's a blessing to have someone talk to them about the JC, and they start using it, and they start changing their health for the better. It really is saving lives, because they were on a one-way street to nowhere. Well, to where? To nowhere, to somewhere, to the pine box. Sure, people are living longer and are being propped up with whatever medications and treatments are available, but they're not very happy. And I talk to literally hundreds of people a month, and, well, maybe not a month, every 2 months. I talk to an awful lot of people, and the sad stories I hear are just heartbreaking. So we are in the game of saving lives, and we're going to show you how we're doing that right now, tonight. So we have on the line Minnie, Minnie, stand by, won't be long. Minnie and her mom, Consuelo, and her dad. This, of course, was a call that was put together by our pal Betty many weeks ago when we had them on the call, and we've gotten videos which we've sent out to you on blast, and this is a follow-up. This is it's like a whole new life for just about, well, not just about, for their whole family. So without, as they say, further ado, I'm going to let Minnie jump in here and take over, and we'll see you on the other side of the call for a little update on what we're going to be doing, okay? So you're on, Minnie. Go for it.
All right. Well, I was telling Betty, well, first of all, I saw my mom start taking it, and, she takes care of my dad. Her and I take care of my dad. He's got Alzheimer's, and he's, it's not easy, his mind is not there. So, with the tonic, my mom, she was very, going into depression, no energy, and she tells everybody, she goes, I'm 78 years old, and I'm taking care of my husband. And, she'll tell them about the tonic, how it gave her and I saw it for myself, of course, the energy, she's more positive, and, she tells everybody how she's able to retain, she couldn't retain any information, like she would read, and she just couldn't retain it.
This is your mother?
That's my mother.
And
yes.
your father is one with Alzheimer's.
He's with Alzheimer's, and I moved in with my mom to help with my dad, but I would see how my mom would struggle a lot because my mom also, she's 78 years old. She has arthritis, and so, but I saw how she was struggling, and I saw the difference when she started taking her tonic. And I remember for years and years and years, the doctor would always tell her she had an infection. What infection was it, Mom? Bacteria infection, and the bacteria in her bladder, but she always had this bladder infection. Yeah. And they would give her antibiotics like for 10 days. So while she was on the antibiotics, she did okay. But as soon as she got off it, she got the infection again. And then they would put her on other antibiotics. And I knew that was not a good thing. Well, when she started the tonic, she started taking the tonic, and I think like 3 months had passed, and she was up for her blood, where they do her blood and check everything. And Dr. Garcia from Harlingen said, "You're a very healthy woman." He goes, "Wow, your blood test came back good, and that infection that you've always had, you don't have it." Yay. And I was like, wow. And this study has been for years, and I know my cousin would tell me that's not good, Minnie, and I would tell my mom. And then where she had those warts in her fingers, I took pictures of that too. That they would burn it, and they would tell her, I'm not sure why she would get them, but something in the blood, so they would burn them and they would come back. Well, when she started the tonic, I don't know if it was like the second month, I noticed where they used to be, it turned like an orangey on her fingertips, and her fingers where she had them, she was embarrassed because they would burn them and they would come back. And they were so painful. My mom said, "You know what? I'm not going to do it anymore." It's like they had done it like 3 or 4 times. And so she would hide her hand and hide her fingers. And so, it was about 2 or 3 months, take tonic. So I saw that and I said, "Mom, it's gone." She had that bump. And so seeing my mom, I'm like, you know what? I was struggling with my dad as well. I didn't have, and my brother Junior too. My brother Junior, I saw both of them because they both started on the tonic together. And my mom, the wart, she doesn't have them anymore. And this was something that she was going to a specialist, and they would burn them, and then they would come back. And ever since the tonic, they're gone. And I sent Betty some pictures. Yes.
Wow.
And they were, the tonic, you could see it under her nails, the color of the tonic. Yeah, and where the warts were.
You got the pictures of when she had the warts?
I took the pictures when when we noticed that she had that, they was already, when I sent them to Betty, they already had shrunk. And right now, I can take her picture. They're gone.
You should take them. You should take them. We can compare them.
Take a picture, right?
Yeah, take a picture of the same way the hand was before, so people see. That would be great.
Yes.
Oh, great.
You can't even see that she had them. And I remember my mom was always hiding her hand, and I was like, "How poor mom." And then this lady that she's a nurse, she said that she would try this other thing, and we told her, well, my mom's been going to burn them. Yeah. I had them burned. How many? 3 times. Like 3 times already, yeah. Well, yeah, with the tonic, yes. So I'll take the pictures now. You can't see anything anymore.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
So keep on. What else? Boy, oh boy.
Well, and then Junior, it was so funny because my brother Junior, he had no energy, and my mom told him, no, start taking the tonic. My brother Junior, Jacinto Jr. And so he was doing he started being better, more energy. He started, working on the mechanic outside. He wouldn't go outside. He was always in his bedroom. He just felt so sick. And
what was wrong with him medically?
Well, medically, all his life, he's had like stomach issues. And I don't remember.
How old is he?
Yeah. So he had no energy, depression. So my mom right away got in on the tonic. And oh boy, so, he started getting out of his room. He started doing mechanic on the cars, working on the tractor. You wouldn't see him outside. And I was like, wow, he was just in his room. So I'm like, you know what? I need this. I was like, I need to do this because I had no energy, foggy mind. And it's so funny because one day my brother Junior, he stopped taking it for a little bit, and I saw him coming. We have a 2-story house, and I saw him coming downstairs, and he was all achy. He's coming like, oh, and then he goes, oh my goodness. He goes, oh, my bones hurt my body. He goes, my mind is so foggy. He goes, wait a minute, I forgot. This is the way I felt before the tonic. So he got right back on it. When I ordered it, he goes, get me some. He goes, I forgot the feeling. This is all I had before. And I'm like, that's right, Junior.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. And my mom's always excited. She'll tell everybody, and I see it, and Junior, I saw it in both of them.
Well, people must see people must see the difference in your mom, your dad. They must see, is your dad?
And my dad, too. My dad's still here.
Is he doing better, your dad?
He was going down really, really fast, and he stabilized. And actually, he's been already a year in February or March in hospice. And so they're like, okay, my dad's still stabilized. Like, they're gonna recertify him because he's still here. Like, they usually put him, I think I understand, like, if they think that's 6 months to a year. Well, my dad was going so fast, my mom started giving him the tonic, and they have a lot of issues. They have a lot of patients, these patients that have Alzheimer's, and that's common. So my mom started giving him the tonic. Well, he started right away getting better with using the bathroom, and his hair, I noticed he was almost bald. He's been getting a lot of hair, and I'm like, hey, I need hair.
Do they allow him to drink it over there? Can he drink it over in the hospice?
He's here at home, and we give it to him. Yes, my mom is giving it to him.
He's at home now.
Yes, we have him hospice at home.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yes.
You got to increase the dose, Minnie. Increase it. It'll even get better and faster.
Wow. Okay.
Go up to 2, 3. All
right.
You go 2, 3, 4 ounces a day, he'll be running around the block soon.
Oh my goodness!
All of you, you just try it for a week or two, 2, 3 ounces a day. You'll see the difference. Okay. It's like night and day. It's amazing, the difference.
Wow. Okay. I know my mom. She drinks the little lid. I don't know if that is the lid.
Less than an ounce. So if she goes to 2 of those a day, one when she takes and one later, she'll see a big difference.
Okay. Okay. And so
anyway, and Betty has a really nice news to tell you tonight, too.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I was going to say real quick, Melissa got on it, too. My sister, she was having trouble at work, no energy.
Right.
She got on it, and she just, she couldn't do her job. And my mom right away shipped her the tonic. You need the tonic. And told her, what was going on over here in the valley because she lives in Corpus. And then one day she didn't realize she didn't get more tonic. And so I had to go ship it to her in a Greyhound bus to Corpus. So she needed it. And another time she forgot to order. She came all the way from Corpus just to get the tonic and went all the way back, which is a 2-hour drive.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, cow.
So we're all on it.
Yeah, if I can backtrack a little bit, your mom, Consuelo, she was on our call, I guess, about 6 months ago now, and she was, really concerned about your dad, of course, because he was going downhill very quickly.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was in a wheelchair. Once he started taking the tonic, within, the first month or whatever, he was out of that wheelchair, and we actually had videos that you guys took of him dancing with your mom.
Yes.
And, you also had pictures at that time of your mom's hands. So maybe we can backtrack a little bit and get some of those pictures back on, with your testimonial.
Okay.
Because so much has happened since then. I mean, your entire family is on the tonic now, and you're really spreading the word, which is great. Your mom also mentioned to me the other day that her hair is actually going back to its original color.
Oh, yes, my mom and my dad. It's like a little, salt and pepper in there. It's not all, gray. Well, both of them were like, hey, y'all got some color in there. Yeah.
No, that's incredible, and especially since your whole family is getting involved, and
yes,
that's wonderful.
And I noticed their skin, my dad and my mom and Junior's, it's like they look more alive, more healthy. But I noticed that too.
Yeah, well, it does make you look younger, and when you're feeling that good, you're going to start to look too, of course. So,
Well, if you can all take a little bit more, Minnie, you will all see the difference. Junior, everybody. No matter how good you feel now, you'll feel just twice as good after a couple of weeks of even just doubling the dose.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, your dad might be chasing your mom around the house pretty soon. You never know.
Right.
Yeah, not just dancing.
Yeah,
We were able to talk to him now and then. He wouldn't communicate. He started, and then, like Betty was saying, my mom was saying how, as well, her memory, she couldn't retain anything.
Well,
she's right here.
Clear your mom.
My mom is right here, so she tells everybody. She would read, and she couldn't retain it. She had a foggy memory. And now, wow.
Yeah.
And now she can?
Incredible product.
Oh, yeah. She's right here. She'll carry you.
Wow.
Let me bring her on real quick. Here, Mom. It's Anthony. What about your memory? Oh, hello, Anthony.
Consuelo. Hello to you.
Yeah, I was telling Minnie. In fact, we took it for a while, but then we stopped when the COVID started. Stopped a while because we didn't order any more. But I felt that I needed the tonic, so I ordered it
COVID,
again.
You need even more.
I noticed that my memory, I thought maybe I'm getting dementia or something because my memory wasn't working that good. But now that I'm taking the tonic, wow, I'm surprised, that I read, especially when I do my Bible reading and all that, to really hold on to the thought and understand, the main topic or whatever I'm reading. I would sort of forget. Now, I even try to remember scriptures, and I can hold on to the scripture, one that I need to learn.
Now you can.
So I'm excited,
that is.
And we're taking it, and we're going to continue as long as we can.
Good.
Well, thank you, Consuelo. That's really great to hear.
Yeah, and my husband, we still have him. He eats pretty good, and he doesn't have any issues. Control. He used to have like high blood pressure, but now everything's controlled. I don't give him that much tonic because he was getting like a little hyper, or maybe, wanting to do things, walking on his own. And I said, he would fall because at night he would get up. But I started giving him less of it.
You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. But Consuelo, for his dementia portion, if you can give him more, it'll improve even more. Just like with you, I mean, it's the same thing. When we get older, we're all going to face that, and it seems to get the fog out of the brain and get the memory back.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try it again because he did have an issue, going to the bathroom, and that was helping him real good too,
Yeah, well, even if he just stays on a smaller dose regularly, it's better than stop and start.
Yeah.
You might want to try giving him some before going to bed. It'll give him more of a restful sleep.
Okay. Okay. That it'll give him more of a restful sleep.
Yeah, deeper sleep. So you might want to try.
Yeah. Like he was doing okay. He was getting like stronger, getting up, and that's why I lowered it. Because I thought maybe I'm giving him too much. I was giving him like I think was an ounce or over an ounce.
Well, the cap is about an ounce, a little less than an ounce.
Yeah, I was giving him an ounce, the whole cap.
Yeah.
And then I just cut it down to half an ounce to see if he didn't get to, like getting up at night, because he would get up at night on his own. And right now, he's telling us he's not bedridden. He tells us he gets up when he wants to use the bathroom.
That is great. Wow.
It helps him choking too.
Yeah.
He was constipated?
Yeah. He was usually constipated. I had to give him some stool softeners, and it didn't work. Then I gave him they brought me like a laxative form thing. It's a white bottle. Yeah. But I didn't want to continue giving him that because I thought maybe, it's not doing him good in his intestines, his digestive system.
So maybe now with the tonic, he's regular?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't cut back too much on him. He needs more, to keep him going.
Yeah.
But Anthony, do you think like taking some in the morning and then maybe putting some in juice, he can drink it throughout the day?
That's a good idea, so it's just a little bit going in the body every couple of hours.
Yeah. I was thinking of giving him like half and half. Half a cup, have a little the capful. Mm-hmm. Giving him in the morning half a cup and half a cup in the evening.
Well, bump it up, double it at least, or triple it for sure.
So each cup is it an ounce or half an ounce?
No, it's an ounce. So yeah, triple that up.
A little less than an ounce.
Yeah. Oh, a little less than an ounce. Well, usually I would give him, the ounce and a little more. Like I would say a little, maybe a teaspoon or something more.
So a capful plus a teaspoon, that would be about an ounce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so definitely Consuelo, like double or triple that up and see how he does. You're going to notice.
You'll know right away in a week or two. In a few days, you'll start seeing a difference right away.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And you should take 2 ounces a day, Consuelo.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You try it. You'll test it for 2 or 3 weeks, and you'll know right away what's going to be good for you.
Yeah. So I'll continue him with a cap per daily, right? A cap.
No, 3 caps a day.
2 caps. Start with 2.
Oh, 3. Well, let's try it, Minnie.
Start with 2. Mix it up in juice if you want. Drink it during the day. As Betty said, take the last capful before he goes to bed. That will give him a better night's sleep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll try that. See how it works out.
Everybody's a bit different, so everybody will react a little bit different, and you try different things, but more is going to be a lot better for him and you and everybody. So, and you'll see that difference. You'll see the difference in your well-being and everything. If you have energy now, you'll have more energy. If you sleep a little better now, you'll sleep even better. If you digest better now, you'll digest even better. It just gets better and better.
Well, it's been real good. It's been real good, so.
That is wonderful. That is really good. Send us all those videos and pictures. We'd love to have all that.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, and the picture of the hand where the warts were, too.
Okay, this is Minnie again. I'll send you the before and after. And what I got already, they already had gone down. They would protrude a lot from her fingers. The warts, I mean, that was an ongoing thing for...
Angelica would shave them.
Oh, yeah, she would even shave them.
And they would come out, all the skin.
Yeah.
These were right on my finger. I had it on, especially on my, let's see, we have 5 fingers. It's the big finger, the second, and the third. I had them in those big, ugly. All my, you have 2 little junctions, or what do you call it? Joint. Where you fold your fingers?
Yeah.
I had them right on the joint, right there, the little line. Yeah. Right there, and they would get so big. Oh,
well, we've had quite a number of people over the years with the same thing. After 2 or 3 months, all of a sudden the wart's gone, and they never come back.
Yeah, I have a lady that I want to go see. She's a massager, and she had that problem too.
Well, bring her your pictures. She'll take it right away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might be sending for more.
Well, Betty's going to call you back after this call, and she's going to give you a big surprise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I will be for sure.
So look, ladies, this is really, really great. How nice of you to come to the phone and share this and give us these updates. We're going to make sure that everybody gets these stories and hears them, because there's a lot of people that suffer from all what you're all suffering from.
Right.
You're younger and older, and then, there's a man, there's a woman, there's a daughter, everybody's a different age, there's the son, everybody does a different thing, and it works for everybody, and that's important for people to understand for their family. And by the way, because of the virus, the more you take, the stronger your immune system becomes, so it would be even more advantageous to drink a little bit more. A lot of people are doing that, and whether or not it's helping, we don't know, but they're staying well, and that's important.
Let me tell you, my brother did get sick, and there were some symptoms that looked like the corona, but he got tested, and it said that he didn't have it. But I told him, whatever you did have, some were saying, the test, he got the blood test. He got the chest where he got pain in the chest. He had a lot of coughing, like if he just would cough, but really hard, really bad. And so I told him to stay in his room, quarantine in the room. And good thing I tell my mom, whatever it was, and he was taking the tonic as well, but it helped him. But whatever it was, I told him it's a bad, whatever you have. Well, we didn't get sick, my mom and my dad or myself. And we say that it was the tonic that helped us, because I'm the type that I get sick right away from my chest if somebody's sick. And we didn't get sick. But I tell my mom it was the tonic, because he was very sick. I think it went on for like coughing.
Yeah, actually he was like 2 days, and I didn't even know that he was sick. So I didn't give him anything. He didn't do anything. That's why he got sick. Mm-hmm. But I just continued giving him the tonic. He came out of it. Mm-hmm. He got out of it. Mm-hmm.
But we didn't get sick. And that's right.
I increased. I gave him, I think I was giving him two cupfuls per day.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, that's what the doctors are saying. If you have a strong immune system, you have a much better chance, even if you get it, to not have it very badly, So
right.
And we have a lot of people talking about the immune system and how this tonic keeps your immune system strong. And so, again, a little bit more during these times, all your friends who are afraid of the virus, if they drank a little bit more, it will help them get stronger,
Yes. Mm-hmm. We're here, and we're positive. It's not easy to take care of my husband, but this is
But you're
helping.
doing it.
I'm doing it. My mind now continues to look forward in a positive way. And then I have the strength to help him. And I get up, and sometimes Minnie isn't here. Well, I'll take him to the bathroom by myself.
Oh,
and
good.
I've been doing pretty good. I feel that I'm strong.
Well, you sound strong.
I'm strong.
You're 78 years old.
Yeah, I'm 78, going 79.
That is really, really great, and you have a big job on your hands, and you're doing it, and you've got the strength, and you've got the attitude, and you're positive, and all that is a big, big help.
Right. I make I talk to my husband, like if he's there, like if he's understands. Let me tell you, yesterday morning, was it yesterday? Yeah. I started singing to him. My daughter told me a little singing joke about sweetbread, and this has to do with you call them in Spanish shells, and then there's the donuts, and she told me that story, and I stayed with a little tune. I wouldn't tell it; it's too long, the story. I'm to my husband. We set him to give him breakfast, and I started singing to him and telling him so he could recognize me, because he was looking at me and trying to tell me something, but I could make out what he was saying to me. And then I got in front of him, gave him a big smile, and I told him, I am Cello. I'm your wife. Yo soy Cello. I'm your wife. And then I went to his ear, And then I got up from his ear, and he started singing, I am Chinto.
Let's see. I am your husband.
I mean, yeah, I am Chinto. I'm your husband.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I was laughing. Oh, my God. I didn't think he would understand, fully to answer me like that.
Oh, God.
And then I said, let's see, and then I changed I kept on the same tune, but I told him a different word. At first I told him, yo soy Chelo, I am Chelo, I am Chelo, and then he said, I am Chinto, I am Chinto.
You got to take video, Minnie. You got to take videos of all this because you'll see an improvement over time of his ability.
Yeah, no. Everybody that comes here, a nurse, and sometimes we have we get the what do they call it? Not the head nurse, but
like a home care worker, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, and they come over here, and they go all excited because we share about the Bible with them and our hope, and they go from here, and this lady told me, thank you, you made my day today. And they come here, and we're always energetic, positive, talking to others, encouraging others in some way or another. Yeah, this is the way we are. So COVID brought us a good thing because I usually can remember what I read about, because if I read straight from the study, I sort of get lost in my phone, or I'm afraid that I'm going to lose it, reading it. But what I do, I try to understand the information, and then I'll apply it on myself, and I feel better doing that. And this is what I've been doing, and they told me that it was real good. You have to do that.
You have a lot of positive
a lot of positive things, a lot of blessings that I've had. And I do tell them. Sometimes I talk to them. It's contributed to my JC Tonic.
Oh, wow, that is great.
Well, keep spreading the word. That's the way to do it.
Well, ladies, we really, really appreciate you being on the call. And we will touch a lot of people because of what you've told us tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. We gladly share it with everybody.
Share it over here. Anybody we see, they see us and they wonder why we're so happy all the time. And of course, we give our, to our Creator and what we learn in His Word, the positive things. But yet we introduce the tonic all the time, and the tonic. So it has to be that.
Yes, ma'am. It sure has to be that. That's great.
Right.
Okay. Well, thanks again, and we really appreciate it. And we will talk to you again soon, and we look forward to getting all the updates whenever you can. Minnie, some video pictures and anything and everything you can.
All right. I sure will.
We'll get that.
Thank you, Minnie.
Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. So you see, folks, look at that. The whole range, the whole family, several different health issues. That's not just that family. That's your family. That's my family. My family's been drinking this for years. We haven't had the sadness of going through the kind of things that Minnie's family is going through, or that many of your families are going through. So you really can save a life if you, as we like to say, pay it forward. So please, I wanted to make sure that I mention again, would you go to our Facebook page, go to our Instagram page, you'll find them on our website, and click on them and like us. These are important things to get more exposure. If you're on Facebook, start talking it up. Tell them about this call. Tell them, don't give them all the details, but tell them there is a great call with wonderful, amazing, remarkable success stories, and have them contact you to get the number. Then maybe you have a chance to chat with them a little bit. Get people to listen to the call. Get people to go to your website if you have a website, or go to the company website. And remember, tell them if they ever go in order to mention your name. And there's nothing wrong with telling people that everybody gets a little commission. That's what keeps the wheels of industry rolling. That's what life is about everywhere, not just here. That's how everybody advances themselves in life, by earning a little bit of money. And so there's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, everything is right with it. When you do a good deed, as we always say here, practice the mission, and the commission is just right behind. You don't even have to worry about the commission if you do the mission. And doing the mission is simply using your mouth, talking. That's all. We have all kinds of tools like this call, the website, success stories galore. The email blast every week has success stories galore, all audio. Get them onto your phone. So when someone says, oh, I got this terrible case of neuropathy, click on it. Oh, talking about neuropathy. Betty introduced a new person to this just very recently who said he has such a bad case of neuropathy, he can never sleep a night through, wakes up every hour. Been like that for years, like 15 years. First time on the tonic, and he slept through. Can you believe that? We're going to have him on the call. I think he's a chiropractor on top of all that. So, folks, that's not just us, that's you, everybody around you. Look at Minnie. She got her brother on it. She got her sister on it. She's talking to other people. Do the same. You'll be drinking free, but most of all, you will also be saving a life. On that note, have yourself a grand rest of the evening, and don't forget, take an ounce and feel the bounce. See you next week.